In the ashes of World War II, Berlin was a city carved like a prize, split between victors who had once stood united, now glaring at each other across a widening chasm of ideology. The city, though buried deep in Soviet-occupied East Germany, became the front line of a silent war, the Cold War. As the West basked in post-war recovery and capitalism's glow, the East was shadowed by Soviet rule and economic stagnation. The people saw it, they felt it, and they fled. By 1961, over 3 million East Germans had escaped through a single fragile loophole: Berlin. Doctors, engineers, students, dreamers, leaving behind a crumbling regime for a taste of freedom. Then, one summer night, the East slammed the door shut. On August 13, 1961, Berlin awoke to barbed wire snaking through its heart. Families torn apart overnight, lovers stranded, jobs lost. The message was clear: you're not going anywhere. The barbed wire soon hardened into concrete, growing into a grotesque monument of fear. Watchtowers loomed, spotlights burned. Soldiers stared through rifles, and if anyone dared to run, the wall answered with bullets. They called it the anti-fascist protection rampart, but the world knew better. This was no shield, it was a cage. Still, hope refused to die. Thousands tried to escape, through tunnels, in hot air balloons, even in the trunk of a modified car. Some made it. Many didn't. Blood was spilled in the pursuit of freedom, but still they came. The wall stood for nearly 3 decades, cold, gray, and ruthless. Presidents came and spoke defiance. Kennedy declared, "Ich bin ein Berliner." Reagan dared Gorbachev, "Tear down this wall." And then, the winds of change howled through the East. Gorbachev opened the door to reform. Hungary opened its borders. Protesters flooded the streets of East Germany. The regime trembled. On November 9, 1989, a flustered spokesman made history by mistake, announcing travel was open, effective immediately. The people surged. Crowds stormed the checkpoints. Guards, confused and overwhelmed, stepped aside. East met West on top of the wall, not with violence, but with tears, laughter, and sledgehammers. Strangers embraced. The concrete giant crumbled, not from bombs or armies, but from the unstoppable force of human will. In one night, the wall fell, and with it, a symbol of oppression, a fortress of fear, a scar on history. Freedom had won. For more information, subscribe.